All right, everybody. Tattoo with you. I'm going to keep it real short because I think Sean has some breaking news.
Oh, it's not
Not yet.
official yet, but
Okay.
I'm hearing Kadri is going to Montreal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And Line is going the other way. Potentially.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of picks involved or other bullshit but I don't hate that for a rebuilding team if gets like a 1 year high incentive deal and then like he
Yeah.
scores 40 goals again and then you flip him next year. But yeah, this deadline's either going to be super boring or there's going to be some craziness because there's already like shit we didn't expect.
Yeah.
Like John Carlson last night was kind of a bomb.
See, I had read Carlson was on the trade block, but it was still a shock to see him get traded. And I've been trying to follow some rumors this morning just to see. Obviously, I'm thinking about the Oilers, but they had said that they had been in contact because Bowman and Zito were both part of the USA team, and they have discussed Sergio. The Oilers get Sergio. Florida retains 50%, and they take Jari.
Sergio is in Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
I like that nickname. He's always been bombing me, but Sergio.
I honestly, and like one of those guys was talking about, I don't necessarily always think it's the goalie's fault in Edmonton. I mean, look at Skinner in Pittsburgh. He's not as bad. And Jari was doing good and goes to Edmonton and sucks. So then I was also wondering, they mentioned Bobby McCann, but
yeah, there's a lot of shit that can still happen. If Minnesota is really done, I like the Stars in the first round.
What do you think about I heard since Buffalo got Luke that maybe they could convince Brendan Shin to come to Buffalo?
I mean, I'm down for that. Like, that's the thing is Buffalo is right there to actually win the division, which is crazy. But like, I know their GM Yarmo. He was here for like a decade, and like he's just like itchy as fuck. And like he was on Parayko when he was here, and then like they accepted the trade, and then Parayko says no. And then he goes and gets Luke Shen and Logan Stanley, which does not equal Colton Parayko.
No,
but
I like Logan Stanley.
They're fine.
Yeah,
but their D's loaded already. They needed like a good player, not two meh ones. Like that's the thing about the East is like we don't know who's making the playoffs fully.
Well,
like,
the East was decided today.
We can guarantee. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. but for real, and like I like Tampa and Montreal the most, especially if they get Kadri. Carolina's so we know 3 of the 8 probably for sure.
Yeah.
But like if any of the 8 teams, like even the top 10 teams, like who are you taking in a series? Like it should almost be a pick 'em every series. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
If you are new to hockey, watch the first round this year, and you will, especially after watching the Olympics, and you will be hooked because the East is going to be bangers. Vegas, Utah, if that's a thing that happens, that's going to be sweet. And then Dallas, Minnesota is like almost locked in.
Yeah,
that's going to be a banger.
How far is Dallas behind Colorado?
Let me look. I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot.
They play tonight.
6 points. And they have one game extra played.
Dallas does.
Yeah, they shouldn't catch them. 22 games left for the Avs, and they have 91 points. They should get 115 points easy.
That's usually the kiss of death.
Yep.
And for anybody that didn't know, all three of y'all, the joke about the East was decided today is the Corey Perry being traded to Tampa, and he just goes to the final every year. But 6 in a row almost, I think. 5 or 6 in a row.
Something like that.
And unfortunately lost all of them.
It is the middle of the day on a Friday, but Friday is one of my off days, and I'm usually at work at the trade deadline, and I'm like dicking around on my phone.
Yeah.
But I'm free, so I was like, why not do this?
I know, Ivan, right? Now, if the Oilers can make it back to the final, they're guaranteed to win because Corey Perry will be on the other side. I think Warren Fogle got moved too, I saw.
Yeah, I don't know what Ottawa's really doing. They're bringing in Fogle, getting rid of Perron. Like, they're doing weird stuff. Right now, I'm just hearing a lot of whispers. So I bet you in the 2 o'clock hour, it gets crazy.
I don't know if I can stream this for long. We'll get in trouble.
I didn't look at the slate tonight, but obviously we need to wait for news because anything can happen out of left field. Like everyone knows, like
I've made my preliminary sheet, but I'm waiting until after the deadline. And for your FanDuel players here, you can see my notes. What the actual fuck?
But like, there's always shit that comes out of left field. Like, remember a couple years ago when it was Hurdle? Like nobody had Hurdle.
Yeah.
And because he's a big extension, all that. And Vegas is just like, fuck it, give it to him. And like, oh man, what I want for my team is, I've always like said this about like every market. Every market has potential to be a destination. Like Edmonton, you guys got the two of the best players. A decade ago, I don't think Vegas was in the league. I forget exactly what year they came in, but Vegas wasn't there, and the Florida Panthers had 10 fans in the stands.
Yeah.
And now they're great. Like, you gotta convince players to want to go there by having a winning culture or some type of other reason.
And Florida's also got the no taxes. So.
Yeah. That's why
you can pay less.
My team is like right in the middle. Like we aren't like, we have regular taxes, we got weird weather. You gotta fucking just build a winning team.
Now, I don't know Canada like the United States, but
yeah,
everything I heard, I think Edmonton is a very nice, affordable city. Like
it better be
one of the better places to live in Canada. But
every freaking game, especially in the playoffs, the 50-50s are like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So they have money to do that.
I can't agree with a lot of our, decision making, but it's a great organization, for what they do. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't care about draft picks, really. That doesn't necessarily bother me.
Yeah. You're not going to convince free agents, come come here, we got 8.
We got 8 first rounders. But I don't know. I mean, Murphy is definitely an upgrade, and we needed a right-hand defender, so Ekholm can go back to left. So I like the kind of Murphy deal, and I mean, Dickinson's more of a defensive center.
Yeah. Like, you guys should be fine.
I mean, Colton Dock, he's a rookie, right? Second round pick last year.
It's like he's pretty young.
Yeah. Savoy has been playing really well. I thought we were going to trade Henrique. He said he was going to waive his no trade.
So the West, you got your top 3 teams in the league all in the Central. And then you got the Mammoth, who are probably going to be the first wild card if they just hold serve. The Predators are kind of selling. Then you got Vegas, who's going to be there, which is just annoying because they suck. And then...
Yeah, yesterday was like, you can almost just mark it on your calendar. Mark Stone will go on IR the day before the trade deadline.
I think the Ducks are for real. And then, you guys should. It could be you guys versus the Ducks. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's going to be every game is 6-7.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be Edmonton, Vegas, or Edmonton, Anaheim, or Vegas, Anaheim. First round.
But that last playoff spot is probably going to be between the Kraken and the Sharks, which is crazy. I guess the Kings could. One of those 3 teams. I wonder what...
You just put Utah
you're going to do
above them?
Yeah, Utah's probably going to have that first wild card.
It's crazy that San Jose is in position.
And they don't have any defensemen signed after this year. So they should look around. If Simone Nemec is available from New Jersey, they should do it. They should just do it. It's going to be fascinating.
I can't wait for the playoffs, but then it's hockey's coming to an end.
We still got 20-something games in regular season, though.
Yeah, and the playoffs last.
Yeah.
And
you remember our deal.
Columbus playoff game.
Yeah, if we make it, whenever the next time is that we make it, you're coming up. I'll pay for your dinner. You got to buy your ticket with me, though.
My bucket list, I need to get to Edmonton for a playoff game.
That's a little...
that's a vacation.
Yeah. That's one where you're going for a week, maybe going to 2 games.
Trying to catch all their home games while they're there.
Yeah, trying to catch their 2 home games and then touring around on the off days. Where here you can just fucking do a day.
Yeah.
2 days.
You could literally drive there, watch the game, stay the night, drive home the next day. And
you could root for my team because you probably don't care about the other team.
Sean, I'm going to level with you. And I don't like this honesty out of me, but I've adopted your team.
Really?
I fucking root and I watch Columbus all the time.
They're a bunch of pieces of shit, aren't they?
Yeah, but
they play so tough.
They're just gritty, and then the whole Goudreau fucking thing, and I know how much excitement they bring you, so it's just that I don't watch them. I'll admit it.
Fantilli is a dog. He plays so hard. He plays the right way for someone that's been better than everyone his whole life.
Yeah.
Like they dangle around everyone, but he's already got the NHL system. Where
And
like McKenna is going to come in here, first pick overall in Vancouver. He's going to try to dangle someone that's 6'5", 250 pounds, and he's going to get put in 4 rows deep. Like that's how they wake up.
yeah, not many people here right now, but just a shout out, a public service announcement for everyone. Besides the antibiotic I'm on tearing my gut up, I made the decision to eat a greasy pepperoni pizza. So there's chances I will pause and exit the stage for a moment. And I bring that up now because it's a possibility one of those moments is coming.
You got to put the microphone right next to your O-ring.
You don't want that. I wanted to sit outside. It's so nice. It was 80 yesterday. It's like the same today, but outside, way too many challenges from the wind and the dogs. And like right now, there's a train going by, so I'll be completely deafened outside.
It feels like right now, trade-wise, it's the calm before the storm.
Yeah. I feel so weird sitting in silence here because I can't see. All right, Pat McAfee, you dipshit.
I mean, we can talk about the slate if you want. I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, I'm going to take myself a quick break here in a second, but and then I'll throw the slate up if you want to ramble about it, and then we can also come back and talk about Logan Paul.
Oh God, I didn't even know he was spouting off again until you were saying stuff.
Yeah,
that nonsense completely leaves my brain.
and
I also have another funny story too.
Discuss some. Let me I'll just pause my mic. Talk about some of the people that would, like Matthew Olivier, that would whip his ass. Be right back. Y'all can listen to Sean talk about hockey goodness.
Oh my goodness. He's really pausing to shit. This man. But that's why we like him in all of his glory. Man, I'm really hearing cadre to the Habs. But just looking at the slate here, not knowing exactly what's going to happen trade deadline wise, I don't like when great teams face each other because it's just a clash of heads and they usually don't score well, even though their players are expensive. So Avs versus Dallas, don't love all of the pricing probably and all like that game in general. Same with Minnesota Vegas, especially being in Vegas. Because even though Vegas doesn't have goaltending, they still have a good defense and they play pretty stout at home. So this is the first time I'm looking at the slate. So if I'm looking for fantasy goodness, I'm looking at that Florida Detroit game and I'm looking at Habs Ducks. That's where I'm looking. And then obviously, especially on FanDuel, I didn't notice Bedard's price, but even if he was regular price, Vancouver, they already sold a lot of their roster, and they're probably going to sell more here in the next 2 hours. So you should feel pretty confident getting the best Blackhawks that are going to remain. So like Bedard and whoever. And then Carolina, Edmonton, like that's fine. Like that's just you can do Carolina's top line if you want to. Connor Murphy might be tough if he's in there, but there should be goals in that game. And then the Sharks are in play. Celebrini's in play. I might making me want to. Just looking at this makes me want to play. I might play. I just have to do MMA work too today, but go Ducks, Sharks, plus Bedard. There you go. You catch that?
Duck, Sharks, Bedard.
There you go.
That's your favorite stacks?
Yeah, I was saying that I don't really like when great teams play each other. So even though I don't think Vegas is actually good, I think they're frauds. I know that's a hot take.
I prefer when bad teams play each other.
I prefer when it's just chaotic, good players, like Dallas versus Colorado. There's so many good defenders everywhere there.
Like I bring up
Holloway. They're all expensive. It's just not worth it. This is a good McKinnon fade day. Yeah. Let all of the scrubs play McKinnon, and then if he beats you, he has a McKinnon game. He beats you.
Yeah, I'll pay for Macklin.
Yeah, Celebrini is the better play today. Yeah, I'm also on pins and needles. Other than hoping my team makes another big move, hoping to get Mason Marchment update. He left in the second period.
Yeah, Bedard 7,100 on DK.
I cashed last night with Marchment getting me a nice 0. God.
I mean, look at the price. McKinnon's not very owned, though.
Yeah, maybe the Sharps figured that out.
Well, I guess they figure Chicago lost their best penalty kill. They were the best penalty kill in the league. But I guess it's price, I guess.
I'll make you a deal, Tat. If by 3:00 the Jackets get either Pedersen, Thomas, Kadri, or Trocheck, I will buy you a night on the town of your trashy town.
My trashy town of choice?
No, your trashy town. Your town has to have a strip club, right?
Town. Huh?
Your town has to have a strip club, right? Where Agatha's dancing up there.
My town is way too conservative to have a strip club.
Agnes isn't up there shaking cottage cheese.
Yeah, and actually, like obviously downtown Richmond and South Side, as we refer to it here, they have strip clubs, but Virginia is pasties and G-strings, no nudity. So
I don't know if you I have a random question. I don't know if you know the answer, but I haven't been to New England territory. Whenever I see Connor Garland's from, it says something Mass. Whenever I see Massachusetts, I just assume Boston. Is that wrong? I know there's a South Side.
No,
I've seen Good Will Hunting, but I just assume everyone's from Boston.
I think of Boston more than I think of Massachusetts. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like I would just be oh yeah, they're from Boston.
Yeah. I didn't know if there's a big difference. If someone said oh, I'm from Ohio, if you were a tourist, if we were like on a cruise or something.
Yeah.
Like people should know, like there's Columbus, but like Cleveland versus Cincinnati is like a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's multiple cities people might be guessing. Oh, are you
yeah,
from Cleveland, Cincinnati, Columbus?
it's wild that we have two NFL teams, two MLB teams. Like, you wouldn't think that those cities are that big.
We got none. Nada. Nothing.
You're supposed to be a Caps fan.
I guess I'm supposed to be a Redskins fan too.
Yep.
Does that mean I have to trade the Orioles for the Nats too?
I'm actually.
I was thinking about this yesterday. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm actually high on the Orioles this year.
Oh, me too.
I think Taylor Ward and Alonso.
But yeah, I was thinking about last night. I went to the bank a couple of days after the gold medal game, and the guy at the bank saw my Edmonton hat and was like, "So were you happy or sad during the game?" And I was like, "I was fucking happy. I'm American." I was like,
Well, he's got it. That's a fair question from him.
yeah.
Don't dunk on the man.
I didn't dunk. I mean, I just said, no, my country always comes first. But I was thinking about, me being an Edmonton fan. But, that started when I was a kid. The only NHL you saw was the final, and it was tape delayed. And, like when I was a kid, the NBA finals were tape delayed. But when I was a kid, Edmonton was in it versus the, Islanders. And, while I knew I was American, I didn't know what the fuck Edmonton or really Canada, that didn't mean anything to me. And you see this guy Gretzky just like dominating people like they're stupid. And you're like, that's my guy. Like, that's my team. And I'm loyal. So,
Dude, did you see the Evgeny Malkin baseball swing to Darlene's skull yesterday?
yeah.
He's not even getting an in-person hearing. So that means that it's like 3 games or less, I think. Like, what? Like, why would you not, like, especially like if you're starting a 7-game playoff series, have like 3 assassins from the AHL come up and just commit horrible crimes? They get some suspended and nobody cares. Like, why would you not do that? And then, like, even though their AHL dudes making like 80,000, all the NHL guys pay their fines and take them to dinner.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not do that? Like, they don't take safety seriously. It's a baseball swing to the head, and that's not me being biased. Like,
No, it was.
Tom Wilson did it to what's his face, Trent Frederick, I think, or was it Tom Wilson? It was someone like a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember years and years ago, and I can't remember the names to save my life.
Yeah,
but I feel like the guy that was attacked was like a black hockey player. But I remember like a dude just fucking like tried to take his head off. Where like I think they actually like pressed charges against him.
It's crazy, like how much they don't give a shit.
Shit, I like people today watch and realize that hadn't been that long since they had to wear helmets.
Yeah, it's strange.
Was that
quiet?
Almost the 2000s, or at least late 90s, because Marty McSorley was like the last player that had been grandfathered in. But I'm telling you, Marty McSorley couldn't have played into the 2000s. your Ducks, Sharks still like that's DK too?
I haven't looked
That's
at the
just
slate. I'm just looking at the matchups.
I'll show you a tool that I love.
It's
You gotta
it's
be
fairly quiet right now on the trades, but we know how this goes. Especially a trade with the Met, like at how big some of these could be. Like the acquiring teams don't want to screw up.
Yeah.
I was shocked that's all it took to get Connor Garland yesterday, especially seeing Corey Perry just went for a second rounder in 2028 too. Just like add a third, you get a dude for 6 years at $6 million. $6 million 3 years from now is a front wipe.
Yeah.
Like, I will take Connor Garland.
First thing I do when I start. We eliminate all high price gold. I'll accept that.
The Foligno brothers broke the trade in the family group chat. Just put them on the same line. Put them on the same line with Ryan Hartman and let them go commit crimes. That's the only way they'll beat Dallas. They need more centers, but it sounds like they're not doing it.
God, goalie is disgusting. Jakey, I love you. We have to boost you. Then let me hate somebody. I hate you, even though you're unchecked. Computer don't know it. Yes, they do. Check back in.
Should I play today, Tat?
At all?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least make a.
I've been switching on and off. I'm not playing as much as I used to, but
Either am I.
Yesterday.
But I was so mad the other day. I forgot to reserve the staff contest.
Oh, that's
4:00. I took a nap, set my alarm for 30 minutes, woke up at 7:30, and like my lineup would have won by 40 points.
I'm thinking about deferring with how far back I am, and I have the least amount of plays.
I am gonna propose next year, since we had a year of staff league, we need to revote and go back to goal of the day. Sometimes I don't feel like making a fucking lineup, you know, but I can throw a goal scorer in there.
And if I forget, I can just like tell you guys.
Yeah.
And vice versa. We have each other's back.
And you can, if there's still like 10 o'clock games, you could still be like, oh shit, you know, I can throw somebody in there.
I would have been in the mix if I would have remembered to play every day, but I've played 20 less times, which is probably like 5 less wins. So the fact that I'm 8 wins and there's 20 games left behind, I might as well defer. Matthias Janmark has had shoulder surgery. Sorry, dude.
Son of a bitch. Well, we got enough centers. You can throw Adam and Reek down to the fourth line.
Wow, that's vague. Apparently, Carolina is working towards a move for a bottom 6 forward. That's fun. Well, to be honest, I don't want them to do anything. Like, them and Tampa are obviously the scariest teams in the East, but like, I'm not scared of anybody in the East. Like, none of the top 10 teams in the East should be scared of each other. And yeah, like, the Penguins are annoying this year, like that they're in the mix and in the playoffs right now. But like, long term, that's really good for, like, as a Jackets fan. Like, this is a really good draft. I didn't want them to like get someone sick, and they don't really scare me. But we got to win game. We just got to win. I wonder what the Kings are going to do, because Kopitar wants one more ride, but it doesn't make sense for them, really. Sorry, Drago. And you traded your ace in the hole. You know what I mean, Tat?
Yeah.
They traded the worm.
That piece of shit in my eyes.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to. How you like my lineup?
I don't know.
Look up cock.
I'm
Bedard.
working the phones, dude.
All right, Ekholm, you're getting booted for a cheapie.
Yeah, your season kind of went astray when Kevin Fiala got pieced up in the Olympics. That sucked. That was the whole thing about NHLers going, but happens. That was the John Tavares rule initially.
Wow. No, that was 2-2. Toffoli?
You guys are learning how Tap makes his lineups.
Pretty much. I don't know if I like that. I don't have but one stack.
I'm hoping trades start fucking happening. I'm looking at Chicago's lineup right now. I'm trying to think of who's safe. Like, if I want Bedard. It's almost better to play Frank.
How ironic that that's who I threw up there.
Frank, Bertuzzi, Teravainen are also on the power play. That
Frank
looks
Bertuzzi.
like
Frank Beltrano?
Frank Nazar.
Oh.
The dude that sleeps in Raz's bed every night. Did you know that?
I did not.
Now you do.
How did
Raz
that?
massages his loins.
Where is Raz?
You want to get him in here? I don't know.
Yeah.
Bobby had.
Well, look, there you go.
Mm.
How's that?
How is what?
My lineup. We got Leo and Cutter with Mac, Will, Colin, and Kling. Jarrett Spurgeon and Nazar one off.
This, so they like Nazar. I like it. Dude, if you play this stack that I'm looking at, yeah, if you play Frank the Tank, Bertuzzi, Teravainen, and Renzel, they're all 4,300 or less. You can pretty much do whatever you want. And Vancouver is selling everything.
Drago, don't steal my fucking lineup.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, actually, I mean, as long as we're not in the same contest, who would give a shit? I like this lineup.
Now you're making me think about Ottinger.
Like, are you really fucking scared of Colorado? You're going to get a ton of shots.
That's when he plays well.
Yeah. I don't want a fucking goalie that's facing 12 shots and then all of a sudden gives up one because he's not in the game. One of your fights is off.
Yeah. I'm texting someone.
This has been a very
It's usually the last 45 minutes that pops off, and then there's usually straggling trades after 3 because they got to go through central like NHL industry. So yeah, we started it a bit early, but like we can fucking hang out.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That was the whole point. I'm crafting.
Leo. Oh. Cutter Gothiel. I wanted Geek to get on here and have North versus South Eastern European pronunciation game.
Make him that should have been an Olympic thing because there were like dudes that were non-NHLers like on Team Latvia.
I tell you, the greatest thing that kept happening during the Olympics, Charlie, zip it, fatty. There was a speed skater with her last name was spelled K-O-K and pronounced cock.
Of course.
And to listen to the fucking announcer had to say cock about 40 times. Like, cock is flying around the track. That's one fast cock.
Cock's flying right into Tattoo's cornhole.
They'll really have to be on it tonight to beat the cock. Beat cock. That's one of the fastest times I've seen cock go.
You want to hear something riveting? The only Olympic thing I watched was hockey.
I didn't watch a whole lot else. I watched speed skating because their uniforms show their whole puss.
Oh my god. That's why you were watching. You didn't want to see.
No, that's exactly why I was watching. I didn't give a fuck who won. Even though it was Jake Paul or Logan Paul's girlfriend. Which brings us back.
Oh god.
No, I think we all know. Yeah, he's a good fighter. I don't take anything away from him, what he's done in short amount of time.
We're really doing this.
Not really, no. But
I mean, we could do it. Like he wouldn't beat anyone up in the NHL. Yeah. Like the tough guys. There's no way. Boxers use big gloves, and he's a boxer. UFC fighters use padded gloves. NHL players use their bare hands and they bust your head open.
He's going to want to dance around, and a hockey player is going to grab his ass and just pummel him.
The thing is, Evander Kane was named after Evander Holyfield, and he probably could actually box him.
I remember his dad made him quit hockey, and I don't know if he had to quit, but he had to go to Golden Gloves because he said, you're going to play in the Western Hockey League. You got to know how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And his uncle was like a champion. Then what? Ryan Reeves. That fight he had last year with Olivier, God mercy.
Sorry, dude.
Don't bother me. I don't like him.
You don't like Ryan Reeves?
I mean, beat the shit out of any Maple Leaf you want. I don't care. I mean, don't beat up Matthews, but
Cutter Gauthier is 7,600.
if I can't get this, what the hell?
Don't die. Won't need that.
Damon, there can be any trades.
Yeah, there was. Well,
I mean,
it's more whispers, but it sounds like the Avs are going to get Bobby McMahon.
fuck.
That's what they need. Well, you got to think about it. It's money, right? Bobby McMahon.
There's no money. He's a what? 1.5 million.
Yeah, and then if they retain half, he's less than league min for a fast 20 goal scorer. So why would they not?
I didn't say why wouldn't they not. I'm just.
Oh,
mad
I know. They are pushing their chips in. They got the centers. Throw Bobby McMahon on the third line.
Minnesota 2 is popping.
I made my lineup already. I'm debating.
Highest implied scoring chance tonight, Edmonton, followed by Colorado, San Jose. Excuse me.
Leafs are finalizing the Bobby McMahon trade.
Fuck.
There you go.
Colorado chokes on a dick.
Probably a second and like a low-level prospect, if I had to guess. And I'm looking down.
Why does my team do dumb shit?
I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot, and I'll just put it here.
I don't think the 3 people watching care.
All right. Evander Kane not going to play tonight.
He's getting traded to
Bobby McMahon is sneaky good, though.
I can see King go to Dallas.
After they get Michael Bunting, they just get all of the shitheads.
Another good fighter.
If you needed more reason to play Chicago tonight, I don't know what a Nikita Tolopolio is, but he's playing goalie as they try to win the draft.
Lankinen. I want news that Tristan Jarry's been pulled.
If the Blues don't do anything after all of the rumors, I'm not gonna take them seriously anymore. Have they done anything? They traded Parayko, but he said no, so he's still there.
I don't think anybody else.
All of their dudes are under contract.
Chin, not Folk.
Bennington's been in rumors forever. Yeah, I'm just gonna not take them seriously anymore. I didn't take the Flames seriously for the longest time, and then they started trading everyone. That was kind of a Brad Treliving thing, and he's the GM for Toronto now. He's a super noisy dude.
Let's see. More fun. What do I want? All right, sorry.
And we have your word, right? And if my team makes the playoffs, you're coming.
Yeah.
It's Playoff hockey is so good, dude. I'm
It's gonna be
jazzed. I know they're gonna, typical Ohio sports fashion, they're gonna break my heart. I don't have multiple hearts, but consider my hopes up. So I am inevitably gonna get disappointed.
Nah,
You want to hear a funny story though, Ted?
I do.
So, 2 years ago, we installed a like a Bluetooth thing in our bathroom, like our main bathroom.
Yeah.
And so it's like when you turn the light on, it's the light, the fan, and the Bluetooth. Like you can connect to it. My phone automatically connects to like every Bluetooth thing I have. I keep forgetting to switch it. It was like 2 a.m. I got my earbud in listening to stuff, and I'm like doing some chores. Super late at night. It's whatever. I'm trying to get tired. And I get a text saying, what the fuck's going on? Like, that scared the shit out of me. All this. And you know what I was listening to at the time, Tat?
What?
I was listening to Sniper's MMA podcast. So it's 2 a.m. The GF wakes up in the middle of the night to, go pee or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Sniper's yelling through the speakers in there about who's good at fighting. I thought that was a shameless plug
For
them, yeah.
for them?
But they're not. I've tried to ally them, and they don't like hockey.
Fuckers.
I know, and admittedly, it's fun. Like I listen to them. I'll plug the shit in the DS, and I'll make my lineups.
What kind of?
It's really fun to sit there and root for fighters you don't know. It's like the Leo DiCaprio gif where he's pointing. That's what it is. It's fun.
This might be a bridge too far for me. Somebody's gotta go.
Nick Delorier goes to the Carolina Hurricanes. That's actually not great. That's not someone I want to see in the playoffs.
He's a fighter too, ain't he?
Yeah, he's one of the toughest dudes in the league. I don't like that.
Yeah. Ooh.
So that's the bottom 6 guy that they were doing. I can't put Bobby McMahon in there officially yet because it's not official, but Hawks Rangers working on a Derek Pouliot trade. I don't know who that is.
Who?
Right. Can we have some fun shit going in? Like for real? Usually my news and notes page is 50 names full.
Where the fuck else is Minnesota 2?
What is it, Derek Pouliot?
Who's the other winger on Minnesota 2?
You want to make me look at stuff?
No, I just thought you might know.
Boldy and Tarasenko.
I'm a fucking dumbass. I've already got both of them in my line. But I don't think I can afford Bodie.
Do I want to play big tonight is the question. I got the perfect 3-3-2.
What?
You want me to tell you my lineup?
You bragged about it.
I'll just say it's Chicago, San Jose, and Anaheim. That's all I'll say. And I do have Celebrini.
Will Smith,
Yep.
Klingberg,
Nope.
Colin Graff,
Nope.
Tyler Toffoli.
Nope. That's my 2. Ugh.
Leo, Cutter, and Jackson.
Not Cutter. The dude that's 3,000 less on the same line in the same power play.
Kreider.
Mm-hmm.
And what, Nazar, Bedard?
Nazar, Teravainen, and Renzel. I want Bedard, but you don't need to get there.
Yeah.
If you don't play Bedard on FanDuel, then you should be not doing this. I don't care about ownership at that point. They traded Nick Delorier for nothing. That's what I don't understand. Like Minnesota, like the Foligno went to Minnesota for nothing as well. Like I don't get why future considerations is like a thing that's allowed. And that was like a whole thing was like, oh, is Foligno going to go back to Columbus where he was the captain forever? I was like, we don't need him. We got so many fourth line depth dudes.
And are they going to fix this fucking thing?
And then he goes to Minnesota. People are like, oh, I guess we weren't really willing to spend what it takes. I'm like, nothing? He got traded for the prices are dropping. We might see a flurry here if Delorier is going for nothing. Because that's a useful guy.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy, too.
What the fuck is going on? All right.
We're approaching the final hour, though. That's crazy. That the John Carlson thing is still crazy to me. And you know Ovi's about done, so
yeah.
Washington is having a change of the guard. Is Tom Wilson good enough to carry a whole team?
Yeah.
Protas is a beast. Like, who's going to captain that team when Ovi's gone? Probably Tom.
Protas or Strome.
Chikrin.
He's probably their best player. Leon. What now? I forgot. Now I gotta find more money. Sorry, Winberg.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah, that's just not gonna work for me. It's a no for me, dog. Boosh, I love you, but
yeah, what do you, as a fan of that team, what do you think of him? Like, do you love him? Yeah. Do you love him? Like,
I do. He's really stepped his game up.
Yeah.
You know, they were talking about him being like the leading candidate.
Yeah, he should be close.
Hmm. Jordan Cairo sucks.
Jordan Kyrou sucks. I'd love to have him on my team.
Nah. He was just being a dipshit at the beginning of the season, I think.
Oh, I mean, he's had a down year, but
I did not want a defenseman in my fucking utility, but
yeah, you do.
no, I don't.
Bunch of waiver claims.
All right.
This needs to spice up.
Yeah, it's been a pretty cootie butt trade deadline. All right. Not cheap. All right. I'll take that.
This is where the NHL needs to step up. Like, they usually have more trades than the NBA, which is their direct competition, but the NBA, you'll get like fucking Kevin Durant for like 17 firsts
Yeah.
every deadline. It's more fun.
Beckett Snecking.
Just waiting for the flurry.
Will Smith.
You want to have some fun?
Of course.
Tell me your 8 playoff teams in the East. Probably going to have to look at the standings for this.
I am. I don't know the East top to bottom well enough.
I know. You got to be for real. No. Because I don't want to say anything because as soon as I have hope, we're 1 point out right now.
All right. You just want the eight teams?
Yeah, I want your 8 teams.
Tampa, Buffalo, Detroit.
Okay.
Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of trustworthy teams.
So you got 2 wild cards, and then the top 2 in the Metro.
Let's see. Yeah, 2 more teams got to make it from the Metro. Carolina.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so mad we blew that game to the Islanders because we don't have a video coach. But
I'm going to say Columbus. And I think they make it in the Metro, not as the wild card.
So who's coming out?
Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh may just fall to the wild card. And Montreal.
So you got 4 teams from the Atlantic and then the top 4 in the Metro right now.
Yeah, I guess I'm losing
Boston.
And replacing them with Columbus, but swapping around.
And Ottawa's right there too. But they're behind.
West seems a little more clear cut.
Yeah.
I think I think it's like what we were talking about earlier. I think it's probably down to what is it, Seattle or San Jose
Yeah, Seattle, San Jose, or LA,
or LA.
potentially, but probably not LA, which is sad. But yeah, I'm interested in what the Kraken, if the Kraken do anything here.
I think they will.
The Capitals are getting Timothy Liljegren from that's San Jose, right? They're already low on D. What are they doing?
Yeah, because he was with Toronto last year, and then I think San Jose this year.
Yeah.
McDavid ain't going to the fucking Kings.
I think he pretty well hates them at this point. I think that's the last team that would get him.
Charlie, what is your girlfriend doing out there? Barking at trains, acting a fool.
Wonder what they got for Liljegren. Momentum has built for the Islanders and St. Louis to complete a Braden Shen deal. The Islander, oh, dude, he is such a piece of shit too. That's tough. I would hope that my team counter moves them. So they would have Horvat, Pajot, Shen up the middle. And Barzell can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But that's not official. That's momentum has built. I also don't think Buffalo's done. They can't just do this work around the edges bullshit when they're like on the edge of winning the division.
I think Buffalo's in play too for Shin.
They should be in play for every center with term. Like Josh Norris is good when he plays, but he's not always in there. You should want a top two of like Tage Thompson with, and then like the second line be like Kadri or someone.
And the Cap should have traded one of their goalies.
You know what would have really shaken things up?
The other dude that's coming up isn't that bad.
Yeah, and another one, like if you were the GM of the Rangers, would you fucking trade Shesterkin? You sign him to a giant long-term contract. I'm like, yeah, like he's gonna be there forever and he's good and like really good. But if you're rebuilding, he's gonna steal you wins that you don't want. And you could get a shit ton for him.
Yeah. You could just need a change of scenery.
I'm trying to think of like fits that would make sense, like contending teams. Could you imagine like a perfect example would be Montreal. Montreal doesn't have goaltending. They traded like Michael Hage and who's like a really good prospect for them, and then some money off their books, some high-end picks, get Shesterkin. Just GMs aren't creative. They're all 70 years old. Yep, Braden Shen's going to Long Island.
Huh.
Yeah, we need to counter move that.
I didn't understand Sam Carrick being worth a third and a sixth.
Yeah, that's Yarmo overpaying for bullshit, which is what he's always done.
Sam Carrick is worth the sixth round.
Yeah, people just got Nick Delorier and Nick Foligno for nothing.
I mean, what did Uyghur go for?
3 seconds, a prospect, and Mata's just a guy at this point.
Yeah.
So, but the 3 seconds all in the same year, and one of them is the Rangers, which is pretty high. Like, that's actually the fact that you just get to bombard that draft is actually pretty good. I like that more than just having him spread out. Because now you're just banking on your amateur scouts crushing the draft, and then you can play from there, like with how confident you are. So that's at least a big trade.
Yeah.
That one's pretty big, but I think there's going to be more shit happening.
Feels like the quiet before the storm. We're less than 90 minutes away. This live blog doesn't seem live.
They need to have something cool happen.
A shocking Edmonton trade. Please. Even though I have grown to like our trades a little more.
Like what trades?
Or the Kings, the Oilers.
Just depends on what Colton Dock is.
Yeah. I mean, we needed to shore up defense.
Yeah.
I mean, we addressed our needs.
And Murphy is a piece of shit, which is good for you. You guys don't have enough shitheads.
Mm-mm. But I tell you what, I would love to see this team still with like Ryan McLeod and Holloway.
Yeah, you guys didn't have to do anything.
I would love Skinner back. I love Skinner.
Yeah, you guys.
I think it was the defense what was in front of them. I mean,
Stan Bowman fell for it, and Kyle Dubas pulled the string on him. He Expelliarmused him. He was like, "Take my bullshit."
We already know Jari's got like issues.
He's got like 3 more years at a big number too.
Yeah, that's why they're. I guess they were saying, if they could work out something for Sergio, that they'd have to make Jari part of it to get rid of him, get rid of that contract.
Yeah, and Florida's not doing anything to jeopardize the next few years. Like this was just like a down year for them because
they had a lot of injuries. I mean,
they had so many injuries in Olympic year.
And I mean, going to Game 7 and Game 6 in the final 2 years in a row. I mean, they've had long ass seasons and 4 nations and Olympics.
Yeah, like we bullied them yesterday. When do you see even though like my team's full of shitheads, like when do you see the Florida Panthers get bullied?
Yeah. All right, Charlie, the antibiotic is calling one more time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think he gave me paint thinner instead of antibiotic. Because it's stripping everything out of my guts.
Well, I don't love that. Elmer Soderblom goes to Pittsburgh for a 3rd rounder. That's a giant dude. This is just straight up what what Steve Yzerman does. He just always works around the edges and doesn't do anything cool. And then wonders why bullshit, like his team's not happy with him. Oh. So Shen is a done deal. McMahon, I haven't heard anything on McMahon for a while. But I thought that was crossing the finish line. Oh, how's everybody doing? What did you have for lunch? Tell me what you had for lunch. I'll tell you if you're a piece of shit or not. $42 minutes. It's been a weird year in the NHL, and I think it's good for the game, to be honest. I think it is good for the game to have all these weird teams doing stuff. Are we disappointed that Tat didn't put the mic next to his cornhole? How you feeling, buddy? I think you're muted.
Better. I feel lighter, but my ass is sore.
Beautiful. I'm trying to decide if I'm playing big tonight or not. I don't see the $88 contest that I played yesterday.
Playing some
See the 121.
3-mans.
Ooh, a 17-player, $27.
I like those.
I probably won't do that. Because when I want to win, you know?
Yeah. $12, 392 people. $20, 176 people. It's a 5 max.
I'm looking at the 121 and I'm deciding. I played last night. Do I play again? I never, for whatever reason, I never do well in the $40 one. But that might be the way I go today, to be honest.
I'm cheap. I'll probably do the $3 5 max.
Do we get an avalanche of trades, Tat, or no?
Yes.
You would think with the East being so up for grabs that teams do stuff. Like the Islanders just made a move. I wonder if there's a lot of posturing going on. We've all seen the movie Moneyball, right? Like I know it's a movie, but like that's what it is. The Kyle Dubas meme with the two phones.
Yeah. I mean, you would think Seattle would try to do something.
Yeah, they can't score. I don't know if you missed Soderblom to the Penguins for a third rounder. It's like typical what Steve Yzerman does, which is just like nothing bullshit. It doesn't matter. And then he wonders why Dylan Larkin calls him out every year.
Timothy. That's funny to use the phrase replacing John Carlson with Timothy. Yeah, okay.
That's why I'm saying if you guys face Anaheim in the first round and they got Gudis, Trouba, Carlson, Lacombe, like, and they're deep too. And you saw Dostal nearly beat Team Canada in the Olympics.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I guess. What do you think? Bush and Ekholm, line one. Murphy and Wallman.
I also don't know how good at actually good Darnell Nurse is.
Right there with you. I mean, is Nurse down to the third line?
Could be.
I guess. What is we got here? All right. I don't hate this.
Why not? You're supposed to be full of hate.
I mean, your last fourth line is Adam and Reek for now. I mean, I guess he's going to stay. Kobe Doc and Kapanen. By Colson, Dickinson, and Frederick.
You guys should do things.
Matthias, Bush, Wallman, Murphy, Nurse, and Emerson.
Yeah, but what wiggle room do you have if someone gets hurt? You know what I mean?
Did we trade Regula?
I haven't seen it.
I was trying to think of who went away player-wise besides Mangiapane. Or was it just picks?
When you traded Mangiapane, you paid a first-round pick to get rid of him.
Yeah.
You got Doc and Dickinson.
Who did we trade for Connor Murphy? Pick, I know.
I thought it was a pick thing.
It could have simply been a pick thing.
Yeah, it was a 2028 second. 33 minutes and we ain't getting stuff. What the fuck's going on? Did you have anything else to add on the slate tonight? I kind of like gave my overview. I'm assuming Vancouver's gonna get rid of more people, but I don't know.
Yeah. Detroit's interesting. Like we talked about this game, it's gonna be playoff type game. I think it'll be tight. You like to pick on Vancouver, but I mean it's not like Chicago's a powerhouse. I like this game on both sides. More Anaheim. I'm a little surprised that the projections, like Edmonton, and we give up a lot of goals too. So, I mean, this could be 5-4, 6-5. Love San Jose, but they're inconsistent, so they're not a lock. And I like Minnesota. Vegas have been struggling. They look like they got back on track, but the other night. But I could flirt with Minnesota. I think, like you said, Anaheim, Sharks.
Dude, the return for Braden Shen is a first, a third, and a prospect. They haven't named the prospect, but that's a lot. Like for Shen, who's old. I don't know how I feel about it. Like it makes the Islanders better this year, which I don't like. But giving up a first, that shows you what Robert Thomas would cost.
So they're gonna pair up Shin with Druin and Hinneman.
Who knows?
Well, I was just reading here. It said you think the Islanders requiring him to be their second line center, providing they plan to keep Barzell at right wing on the top line with Hobart.
Can we talk about math for a second? Like,
yeah,
my team has stunk, like historically, and we've never won the draft lottery, and we've been top 5 several times, like odds. The Islanders were like 12th or 13th last year in the league, and then they get Matthew Schaefer. Like, the fuck is that?
Fucking, and he is
disgusting. He's gonna terrorize me for decades.
I asked somebody the other day because they were talking, but Bedard, Macklin, Schaefer, the last 3 rookies, how would you list them right now? I said Macklin, Schaefer, Bedard.
Yep. If we were playing franchise mode on the video game, who are you taking first overall? I'd take Macklin. And that's over McKinnon and over McDavid just because of age.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're both 12.
Like, if you had the second overall pick, are you taking Schaefer? I would probably.
If Macklin's gone, yeah, I'm taking Schaefer, and
you're just building your team that way.
Fucking generational defenseman. The play for 20 years.
What Schaefer has done this year is literally unprecedented. Like,
He's not 19 till what, next September or this September?
yeah, and he's like the only teenager defenseman to score 20 goals ever.
I mean, he's made them a playoff team.
Yeah, he's changed the entire franchise, and they had like a 2% chance to win the lottery.
Kind of hate McKenna getting stuck in Vancouver. Well, unless somehow they don't get it.
He's in college. He could always say, "I'm not going."
Yeah.
There's been famous NHLers do that. Trying to think of the last one. I think Adam
like
Fox did it.
if I was in football and I knew I was going to be number one, like quarterback or whatever, and it was like the Jets or Browns up there, I'm like, fuck no.
But then it'll be the same.
Ruin my career.
Well, my thing is NIL.
Yeah.
McKenna can just run that down.
6 years, 7 years.
Well, now, oh man, I'm thinking about Vegas, like the Vegas game now, but it is in Vegas, which is tough. But Akira Schmidt is going for them. Like, he's starting tonight.
Yeah.
He's bad. I don't think he's good. I got Vegas losing to Utah in the first round. I think I think the Ducks could beat you guys if that's what it is, to be honest. Like, Vegas or frauds.
We don't get that easy Kings first round matchup this year, probably. So
they had you last year. They just fucked it up, and then they ruined their entire team.
A fucking ridiculous review on a goal, and it changed the entire series.
I don't know why they did that.
Cost him his job. I was like, we're going to lose in the first fucking round. Lord, sometimes I think, I don't know. I still think I'd rather lose in the final, even though it's gut-wrenching.
Dude, we won one series. It was the most fun thing ever. Like, winning that many playoff games. And the thing is, a market like, let's say, Columbus, like if we went on a run, each home game getting that gate revenue is so big for the franchise and spending more in the future. People don't think about that. It's the same thing with baseball. Because baseball, they don't fill those giant stadiums all year.
Yeah.
And then if your team's in it till the end.
You're going to watch tonight? They play Brazil, USA?
Oh, I didn't watch. I just assume, USA, Japan, and then some of the South American teams will be in it till the end. I don't know.
Yeah, Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Australia could be sneaky.
But
yeah, you got to expect those three, USA, Japan, and Dominican Republic, Cuba.
That it's just something I've thought of, like, as I've gotten older, like the business side of sports. Like, when you're a fan, like, a lot of people are just fans, and that's fine. Yeah. That's cool too. But you got to understand why. Like, some owners are just dog shit, but like
some owners, I think, completely look at it as a business they're running.
Yeah.
And winning isn't going to make a difference in their bottom line.
But yeah, using the Dodgers as an example, and how Ohtani, which makes sense for him, deferring all that money, so then he'll move somewhere, either to a different country or tax-free state or something, and he saves all those hundreds of millions of dollars in taxes. Even though his contract looks crazy, they only paid him a couple $1 million last year.
Yeah.
And they made way more than that in just playoff gate. Like, they're making money paying him that contract in the long term.
Shit. I bet they pay his contract off in jersey sales to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
like, they're making money.
He sold out the stadium for batting practice, like in Japan.
Yeah. It's great. Like people don't think about that side of it, but that's how the money is
I don't think we can
divvied up.
understand how famous he is
Yeah.
in Japan.
And same with NBA players overseas
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I
And then
guess it's probably back, you think like Elvis way back in the day or Michael Jackson and
mhm.
shit like that. I mean, Beatles. Like he's a god, a literal god in Japan. So yeah, that is not a bad investment for them. Like you said, they'll make money off that.
Yep. It's the same thing in the NHL. Like people will see like, oh, this team that typically doesn't buy, or they're taking this dude, like we'll use Eric Carlson as an example, like with this giant cap hit and contract. They're like, oh, they're actually spending money and stuff. I'm like, that's his cap hit. Like his contract in real dollars is like nothing. They want to spend less to get to that cap hit. Like Arizona did it forever. It's
Carlson reminds me thinking back about that fucking San Jose team.
mhm.
What a nasty team.
But then we're getting really nerdy if we're looking at cap hit versus real dollars. But
Yeah, but that's
small markets, it's going to matter, especially with the cap going up. It's like who's going to have that internal cap, if you know what I mean. Like who's going to be willing to go overboard.
Quick side note to report. Deal sending Shin, blah, 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 blah. Andy Strickland, who covers the Blues for FanDuel Sports, reported that the Blues and Islanders are staying in the same hotel in San Jose. The Blues play Sharks tonight. Islanders are there tomorrow night. So Shin doesn't even have to change his hotel room.
Yeah, I saw that. These people are just ridiculous with how they do business. Like you'd think
you'd the same fucking people every time.
You'd think you'd make a ton of calls and stuff, but they just deal with like their inner circle or like who's right there. They don't fucking like actually do jobs.
But Nicholas Roy to Avalanche.
I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't see Roy traded to Avalanche by Maple Leafs for 2 draft picks.
Where do you see that? I'm following all the insiders.
Nicholas Roy was traded to the Colorado Avalanche by the Maple Leafs at 210. It says Maple Leafs received conditional first-round pick in 2027, conditional 5th in 2026.
How did I miss this? Why didn't they tweet this? Oh, I think
Blackhawks acquired Derek.
Oh, Nick Wall was the other day, I think. Right? Yeah.
Probably was.
Yeah. That's why I haven't seen it. It was.
I said fucking Roy too instead of Wall.
You're putting me in a pretzel. Yeah, I remember that. So Nick Wall is on what, the Avs now?
Yeah. For some reason, like after I read it, I was like, I thought I remember him being moved.
You see like these teams dealing with the same teams though. Yeah. Like Yarmo and Buffalo already worked with Kevin Cheveldayoff in Winnipeg with like Patrick Laine and Columbus. Now he's getting 2 defensemen from them. Your dude Stan Bowman has made 2 trades with Chicago, where he's from. If Bobby McMahon officially goes to Colorado, that they got Nick Waugh and McMahon from, you know what I mean? Like it's the same shit.
Yeah.
They don't call anyone else. I haven't seen McMahon official yet, but if they get Waugh and McMahon, they'll have McKinnon, Nelson, Waugh, and Colton down the middle. And they'll add McMahon to like Nietzsche, Nichushkin, Lehkonen, all those dudes. Like they're scary, dude. The thing is, the Stars or the Wild have to play two of the crazy teams.
Yeah.
The Avalanche only are going to play one of the battered teams. So, and like whoever the Avalanche play in the first round is going to be the worst of all the playoff teams because, you know what I mean? Like if they are we expecting the Kraken, if it's the Kraken, to win a game against Colorado, or are we sweeping it?
Yeah.
I think we're sweeping it. Maybe that's why they're not buying. Those teams have like a realism about can you beat Colorado in a series? This is like one of the most boring deadlines in a while, though.
Yeah.
What is going on?
There's been very little action.
It's either going to be a ton of shit in the final 10 minutes or it's just dead. Because no one in the East wants to take a giant gamble, and then everyone knows what they're up against in the West.
I thought I can't think of his name. The dude for Philadelphia, Ristolainen, was going to go to Detroit.
I was hearing Buffalo forever, but yeah, like now that doesn't make sense with them getting the Winnipeg dudes. Like,
I don't think Shane Wright traded.
I don't know how much cap room you guys got off the top of my head, but you guys cannot be done. If you guys are seriously done,
Eric Holla, Scott Lawton. I'd heard Scott Lawton, Colorado.
Yeah, he's got to get moved. He's a rental. That is someone that Minnesota should be all over. You don't have to go.
He hadn't moved.
Minnesota should go for Scott Lawton rental.
I don't see Minnesota trading Ryan Hartman.
No, you could trade random shit. If in the next 10, 15 minutes, Toronto has to get rid of him. You couldn't see him go for a couple of thirds and a shitty prospect. That should be what Minnesota does.
Teddy Bluger. Every time I read Emile Andre, I read Eric Andre.
Some ridiculous shit. He kills me.
This guy's Oilers Nation. I'm going to get in trouble for streaming other people's shit.
One of the beat writers for the Blue Jackets is driving to the arena, and the thing with him is always when he gets in his car, they trade for somebody.
Oh, nice. The owner last night said he wanted to add.
Yeah, did you see that? He joined the broadcast for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking. I guess he stayed longer than expected because they didn't have any commercial. Like
you really are watching my team. Look at you. And you're watching my broadcast too. You're watching Jody Shelley and Steve Mears.
Yeah, I'm very particular with
They're pretty good. They're not biased really.
Yeah.
I
use this Zeus TV to just get everything. Fucking $100 a year, and you get everything.
This is so unusually quiet. Like people aren't like if you're there's usually like 30 to 50 trades, and we've had like not even 10.
Yeah.
I wonder how much posturing there is because a lot of the rumors are for dudes that have multiple years on their contract. It's not just straight up rentals. So like how Minnesota, like how the news got out that Minnesota was out on Trocheck. I wonder if like they held firm on their price, like what they were willing to give up, and then someone offered something better. Because like if you're making a giant trade like that, you want to go to the horn.
I was reading David Perron, but I forgot that was old.
It sounds like Detroit is closing in on Justin Falk.
Huh. Good pickup.
That'd be a good pickup. Steve Yzerman can't help himself with the veteran defenseman.
I can watch the Orioles or the Guardians feed, even though they're playing in St. Louis. I wonder what Cleveland has to say about this game. Calm the fuck. Jesus Christ. Make a brother sick. Slow times in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Falk is.
That's a decent trade if it happens. Bobby McMahon needs to happen. It seems like the trades that are happening aren't getting reported on. Like Soderblom came out of nowhere, and that's what Kyle Dubas does. Kyle Dubas makes good trades. So like, even though we got a second round pick and Danton Heinen for Chinakov, he's playing well for them. And it's going to be the same thing with this Soderblom dude. He's like 6'8".
Come on, Elliot. Tell me something. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man, I don't usually want rentals, but if the price for Bobby McMahon is a second round pick, I would do that. And the thing is, someone like that, like people think he's young. He's 29 or something. So like this is his one chance to get a big contract, you know what I mean? So they're not always necessarily just gonna go to where they want. Like even if he likes Toronto, they need paid. Kind of like Sherwood.
Yeah.
Sherwood has had a nice career, but he had never been paid. So good to see. I'm told that the Flyers are not moving Ristolainen.
Carolina culture have been pushing to reacquire Vincent Proch. Okay.
Yeah. They're not moving Ristolainen after all that. They didn't get
They're not.
No. What is their price? What do they think he is? I mean, whatever. If Justin Falk goes through the finish line, like that should be the comparable. If you wanted more than that, you're pretty dumb.
Yeah, then like you said, we might see some trickling after.
I can't like this is hilarious that this is like the time. Like maybe we'll do this every year.
Yeah.
We'll see. It depends on what day it falls on, but
I think
this is
maybe last year spoiled us.
last year kind of stunk too, but like 2 years ago it was wild, I think. But like, I guess we will see.
My nephew texted, my Uber driver is super hot, foreign girl.
It sounds like Trocheck is not being moved.
Huh.
Oh my god. After all that. Like, they have him for 3 more years, but if you're trying to rebuild, now is the time. Enjoy
Marshall
winning
and
meaningless
Eric
game.
Hall are not skating for the Preds.
Enjoy winning meaningless games with Trocheck and Igor Shesterkin. Oh well, if that's all it is, I will be happy that we got Garland. That's a good player, I think. I mean, Braden Shen for a first and a third is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff. How anticlimactic.
Shit.
This is why I don't get fired up. Oh, Robert Thomas is being talked about. Oh, Kadri. Oh, Trocheck. Oh, Pedersen. This absolute NHL posturing. Then they wonder why no one's watching. Hopefully, more people watch, but hopefully the Olympics boosted it. That was great. The first round this year is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Six minutes. Homie.
I think we'll get a few.
Yeah, we'll get some here at the end, but if we end up doing this, we know to start it 1 hour before, not 2. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we still got to chill.
Well, that was more important to me.
I like talking to Tat sometimes. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
No,
In small doses.
This is wild. The Kings are really going to just shove it right up Kopitar's cornhole, aren't they? Like, we're not going to do anything good, and we're going to trade our one
Wait.
Joker card.
Aaron.
Yeah, well beforehand.
Yeah.
And that was...
Well, they were talking about Kopitar calling out Ken Holland. They're like, dude, you traded for the biggest fish.
Yeah, that was a good trade for them, too. But that Liam Greentree is going to be a problem.
I think you're behind on the news, buddy. Some guy for Edmonton was like, please, future considerations for Bobby McCann. I was like, that might be tough since he's already been traded.
Future considerations for a 20-goal scorer that can really skate. 4 minutes, and I'm not hearing anything. I feel like an hour ago we heard about McMahon potentially going to the Avs.
Yeah.
It's not official. That's the thing, is the Avs will be the popular pick in the West, which is smart. But, like...
Right now, I think I would if I was going to throw a future to make the finals, it'd probably honestly be Tampa or Buffalo.
I don't know if I believe in Tampa. And Buffalo's inexperience concerns me.
But the East is just so.
Anyone in the East.
Carolina will trick it up,
These GMs are so boring, man. How do I get the job?
Drago, y'all going to make the playoffs? I got to finish my sheets, and I have no desire.
I'm going to say no, they don't make the playoffs. He just says, yeah. 3 minutes. We want to stay till like 3:10 to finalize.
Yeah. I think I can hold it till then.
This is brutal. This was the one time we. But this is why you never get your hopes up, though, with all the big names being floated.
Yeah.
One minute left. Are you kidding me? If you guys really do play the Ducks, I know I'm a broken record here, but I might straight up pick the Ducks.
I mean, it wouldn't be crazy.
Might like just stick the McTavish line on McDavid and then yeah. We need to have a nuke drop.
Yeah.
It's literally 3:00. But
Kevin Hayes to the KHL.
There's usually a crazy flurry at literally 3.
Jeez.
The Panthers are trying to re-sign Bobrovsky. Why would they try to re-sign him? He's 30 million years old. He wants more money than he's worth, and he's got an 860 save percentage or something. He's done. He turned it on the first time he was done, but you can't expect him to do it again.
Fucking cock.
What?
Unbelievable.
What, the fact that nothing happened?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this before. to be honest. And the 20 plus years I've followed closely in the league. It's brutal. Dude. If your playoff predictions are right, I will see you in person in a month, though.
Streets are stuck in a tuck. I'm hearing Lawton to Kraken, McCann to Oilers.
What?
But it was Merle's posted it like 2 hours ago.
Oh, that's nothing then.
Yeah. Then, great comment. Oilers couldn't possibly trade for McCann. He's not on the Blackhawks roster. Yeah, I was going to say, me and Bobby would have had plenty to discuss with our teams.
Bobby McMahon to the Seattle Kraken last second.
Wow. Nice move for them.
Yeah. They needed scoring and they got it.
For nothing.
He could get paid there too if he likes his couple months there.
Does that move sway you at all in your Seattle, San Jose? Which one might be the one?
I think Seattle probably makes it.
Just better defense and
Yeah, just a better roster right now. Obviously, San Jose is way better positioned in the future, but
yeah. I mean, San Jose is at least a year ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
At least.
I think San Jose, I think Mike Greer is one of the best GMs in the league, I think. And he's smart enough to know that his team up against Colorado they're not ready.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna do something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Seattle wants to make the playoffs, so they do the McMahon thing. And then maybe they can re-sign him. A second and a fourth.
Well, I'm glad he's not going to Colorado.
I'm hearing that it's crossing the finish line. Justin Falk is going to go to Detroit.
Nice. I might not make it to 3:10. My laptop's about to die.
Wow. A first and a third for Justin Falk. You telling me if you're Philly and you get a first round pick for Ristolainen, you're not going to take it? They are out of their minds if that's the thing.
Oh, shit. Well, if I leave, you can stay if you're still talking, but my
No, you can end it.
my laptop's about to die, so even plugged in, I know it's going to die. So, guys, thanks for joining us. I know it was a small crowd and it was a boring ass deadline, but we do want to start doing more hockey content. Trying to get a show a week in there. Try to pick a day and something that we can all really get into. And Sean, I think at least next year, maybe just try to take the lead too. and where I think between all of us, we should be able to put a show out every week. So
yeah, next year I'll learn the ropes on it, and then I'll just have whoever.
Yeah.
Obviously, you and Pasta will be like my go-to dudes if you guys want it, but I'll have guests on.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think I like kind of having some guests. I mean, Bobby and Raz and Burns always hop on. So, but yeah, thanks for joining us. For the
Ryan Strome to Calgary.
4.
I don't know. Probably nothing. He's not living up to his contract. They probably paid to get rid of him. All right.
That was anticlimactic. Ryan Strome to the Flames. So, all right, guys, thank you. I'll try to get my sheets out here in the next hour or so. At least write some notes. So, we'll see you next time. Join us in Discord. Thank you.